But this is what I want to ask y'all: does Luka stay a Laker?
I
Yeah,
think the
yeah.
answer to that is yes. You know, the Lakers, that's a dynasty type team. That's a team that historically is where superstars go to shine. And I don't see a loss in the playoffs at this point. Even if they lose, I don't see that as something that would diminish the potential of that shine. Luca is a star. He wants to be on the biggest platform to have the most um, uh, radiance as possible. I can think of um, no better team to be on than to be with the Lakers. That being said, LeBron I think, is a fading shine. I think LeBron is coming to the end of his career, and I think that Luca could see a possibility of being that next person to step up to become the superstar with that Laker team. So I wouldn't see him making the decision to leave just because they lose in this round of the playoffs. I don't see that,
But what about Bronny?
bruh. What are you talking about?
Second, second round pick, heir apparent. All right, all
All
right.
right. All right, so peep this. So this is what I got. The Lakers have been a historic franchise, like you said, Doc Prime, for decades. But it was a stretch from 92 to 98. You can go to the gas station, hey, I want $2 on five and a Laker ticket. Dude said that's 250. Like, the Lakers won't good back then. They were struggling. And when LeBron got to make that decision after this beat down they about to get, and he got to ponder retirement and where his son is going to go and stuff like that. The Lakers about to take a little stretch that they're not going to be good, even with Luka on there, because nobody playing defense over there. Who you
Well,
want to add to him? Who's going to be is JJ Redick the best coach for that team? I mean, he did a poor job of load management on the last game. The man played 48 minutes. And to me, the Timberwolves in game two should have never lost that game. They lost it because they started the second half, they came back. If they had played the same way in the first half to the second half, this would be a sweep already. But
Yeah.
this is the Lakers, it's time for them to take that little hiatus, not making the playoffs and stuff like that, and not putting the right teams together. It's normal in history. Like football franchises go through it, NBA franchises go through it. Right now, nobody's talking about the Eastern Conference. It is about to be super loaded. The tide is about to shift. It's about to shift back to the Eastern Conference as the dominant conference. You look at the
hold
Western
on, hold on.
Conference. A lot of old guys over there. They about to fade out. The Eastern Conference, they young and hungry, and
Wait, hold
you
on.
all about to see a big shift. But the
There's a lot
Lakers
of good
is
young
not going to
teams
be
in the
good.
West. OKC's young, Houston's young, but hold on. So what you're saying is, if you're saying Luca should not sign in LA, or he won't sign back with LA,
I wouldn't. That's too much pressure on Luka. He need to go
so
to the
there's
team
gonna
that
be. You don't
he's
think there's
not going
gonna
to
be
stay as a
pressure on
Laker.
him? You don't think there's gonna
He,
be
he,
pressure on him no matter where he goes?
I think with the LA sports market, New York sports market, Chicago sports market, your main markets, it will
So,
always be
coach.
pressure on you.
So you suggesting that the Lakers blow up this team?
Yes, and let JJ Redick pick who he want to pick instead of LeBron pick who he want to pick.
Well, hold on. We know that if LeBron leaves this team, JJ Redick is leaving this team. But this is the question I have. They're not going to get rid of LeBron. LeBron is going to retire only after he does his retirement tour. He's going to announce at the beginning of the season this is his last season, and rightfully, they will give him a retirement tour. Every stadium will probably be packed. People will be coming to see the last LeBron James. He'll probably shoot a bunch and try to score a bunch of points because that's what we want to see. Go ahead and do his Kobe year, right? Does Luca sign to be a part of that year and then be here for what happens afterwards?
Luca had a taste of the NBA Finals last year. and Boston was just a superior team. He wants that. I could see him going to a team that already have two superstars, and he just be the third weapon, like the big three.
But no
I
team
see him
can
doing
afford
that.
him. No team is going to be able to afford him like that. Remember, he can't just bounce teams and expect to get that super max. So I mean, why would he do that? We know that they killed KD and they killed LeBron. They being America, right? NBA fans for jumping to chase these rings, and now you're saying that Luka's going to do that as well.
He's gonna
He
get a
didn't have to do
pass.
it now.
He'll get a pass. Luca will get
Who's
a
got the
pass. I
pass?
hate to say it. I hate to say it. He'll get a pass because
I
Are
don't
people
you
know.
are
that
you
want him to
That,
get.
are you
that's
bringing up?
I don't
Are you
know.
using race? Are you using race in this?
You're unkind, racist person.
I don't
Come
know.
Yeah,
on,
Hey,
man.
I don't
Hey,
see him
man,
getting
that's
I'm
a
just
pass.
saying,
that's
some
diabolical
people
right
give.
there, man.
Yeah,
why would he
That
get a
that is
pass,
Dirty work.
man?
Dirty
that
work.
is diabolical.
Hey, he'll get a pass. What else? Could the
Come
sports
on,
media
man.
would say, but you know what? Luca deserves a chance to go and
No,
play with the
man.
Boston Celtics. He
mm,
deserves a
Hold
chance
on, hold on, hold
to
on,
go
hold on, hold on.
down there and go such and such.
I ain't agreeing with that. I'm gonna tell you why. The reason why people was mad at LeBron for team hopping to chase rings because LeBron didn't want to be that guy. He ain't want to take the last shot. He wanted D Wade to do it. He ain't want all the pressure. He wanted to pass it to somebody. People peep that.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? So you jump ship to go get a ring. Look, KD jumped ship because he was fed up.
I just can't do it. I can't take this no more, man.
yeah. All
He
right.
was
So look
fed
at
up.
this.
He was fed up in
When the
OKC, and
when
I ain't blame him. But not you can't. We not gonna. Come on, man. That's
I
diabolical work
look,
right there. That
I
ain't.
saw. Listen to this. When the Lakers traded for Luca, what was the media reaction when he went to the Lakers?
They was like, what the hell is going on? This is crazy.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
Luca has
it
nothing
That
to
was
was.
do with
It
and
was
this.
Luca
crazy.
didn't have nothing to do with that. He didn't say,
Yeah.
"Hey, I want to go to LA so I can win a ring." He already
He's
went
been
to the ship.
And you just
he's
answer my
been crying.
question.
He's been
You
crying,
just
man.
you just answer my question. He's not gonna stay.
Oh, you're
If he
saying so?
felt
You're
that
saying
way,
he's not going to stay because he don't want to be there in the first place?
yes, yes.
Yeah, but
I
If
don't know.
he ain't want to be there in the first place, he's not gonna stay.
so tell me where he would go then. Tell me where he would
Yeah.
go and why he would go there. Give me a location he would go. Give me a realistic best case.
Now, don't say pie in the sky. I'm talking about the money got to be there
No,
too.
no,
So
I got a
give me a real
perfect place
place where
for
the
him.
money is
Look,
there.
I have a perfect place with a perfect
All
coach.
right.
San Antonio Spurs. It was
Man,
Wemiana.
they're not doing that. They're gonna pay their two rookies of the year, and they already got DeMar DeRozan. They can't afford them. They would have to trade away one of those pieces, and they're not doing that.
Yeah.
DeMar DeRozan is how
Yep.
old?
Negative 30 in cap space.
They're not. They can't afford to pay him. It's not realistic.
They
They're
don't
they're
have the
not
money.
going.
Yeah.
The
It's
And
not
Spurs,
happening.
Joe.
And
we
he's not
learned
going to
with the
be.
NBA,
He's
we
not going to be
learned with the
security.
NFL salary, the
Hold
salary
on,
cap
hold.
is a
Joe,
figure
the
of
Spurs
imagination.
negative. The Spurs negative 30.
Negative 30,000. 30 million
He ain't going.
in
He
cap
ain't got a.
space.
He ain't going there.
30 million in cap space.
They can't afford it, Sean. That's not
He
realistic.
can't afford it.
We gonna see
I
this
said
summer.
somewhere where they can pay him, not somewhere that they can afford him. Where they can afford him. Where is that team?
I'm telling. Look, DeMar DeRozan got traded to the Spurs, so
Yeah.
he'd be a free agent. So they'll have the cap space. I'm
No,
telling you.
man. Luke. No,
I'm,
those salaries
I
aren't even
would,
comparable.
man. I'm telling you, like
It's not.
we
That's not
that's a
happening.
dark horse. We're gonna have a show on this. The dark horse players for the free agency, and I got my money on him going to Spurs.
Ooh, okay.
That's wild. All right. Hey, it's a free country.
Hey,
I
I'm
mean,
7-1 in the playoffs, so I gotta know something.
I think Luca will re-sign with LA. You're playing in LA with the Lakers. The owners there have shown that they're committed to just doing all types of outrageous things to try to win. And I don't even think he needs that. And I think really the most motivating reason that he will stay in LA, outside of the history and the storied franchise, is because I believe that Luka is a huge fan of Kobe Bryant. And you're playing in Kobe Bryant's hometown. And being able to just kind of follow in the footsteps of the legend himself, I think that Luka will stay there. I think he'll know he could be the biggest star, get a statue outside of Staples. They're never going to betray him like they did in Dallas and trade him in the middle of the night. LA does not do that to their superstars. You got to fight to get out of there. Ask Shaq. So I think Luka signs there for the long term. And I think he, go even if LeBron does his swan song and does his retirement trip, he stays there for that. And I think they're going to get some pieces around him so that he can be good. But I don't see him wearing a different jersey within the next 4 years besides that Lakers jersey.
Facts.